want to take a minute and talk about public official accountability, the accountability of the people we elect. When a public official is elected into office, they become, without question, accountable to us, the taxpayer. There's not one situation in our office to where I can think of that is not the case. And our current sheriff, he's no exception. He's accountable to us. According to him, he has a long laundry list of things he's accomplished since he's been in office, but not one time has he taken the opportunity to share it with us. Doesn't it seem reasonable to think that over the past 12 years he would have offered some type of accounting as to what he's accomplished on our behalf with our taxpayer money? Here's some numbers I want you to think about that may help you decide that in fact our sheriff does need to be accountable for what he's accomplished. He needs to be more transparent with what he's been doing for the past 12 years on our dime. Let's keep in mind that the first 6 years the sheriff was not responsible for the detention center, and that the past 6 years he has. But an average combined budget for the past 12 years for both organizations, and the sheriff has had control and responsibility for $348 million of our taxpayer money. $348 million. Keep in mind, a state senator can't pay their postage bill without permission, but this man has control of the money I'm talking about. Well over $250 million of taxpayer money, and not one word, mind you, of accountability, not one. Do you not find this unacceptable? Because I certainly do. With that same formula in mind, and over that same period of time, and as a taxpayer, we have paid him close to $1.6 million in salary as our elected official. All that money, and he has not even acted as if he had to account for not 1 hour of his time or not even one dime of our money. And he hasn't. And I find it both unbelievable, appalling, and unacceptable. Here's a little more interesting math, just to think about when you're deciding whether or not he should be accountable to us or not. The amount of money this man will be making in the future if he wins this election is unbelievable. As an elected official, he is exempt from the new earnings cap under the new South Carolina retirement laws. What this means is that if he wins this election in November, he will be able to what we call double dip in the past, or draw his full salary plus his full retirement benefit. Again, keeping in mind that the first 6 years the sheriff had not been responsible for the detention center, and that for the past 6 he has been. And as this relates to his salary, a lowball estimate on his highest 3 years of salary and the amount the system will allow him to draw, his gross annual retirement benefit will be around $110,000. His annual salary is currently around $170,000. So what that means is that our current sheriff has the potential and the possibility of having an annual gross income of over $280,000 if he wins this election in November. And all on the very same accountability program that he has his cell phone today, which is none, zero. So at $280,000 a year, still no accountability program in sight, none whatsoever, mind you. Over the next 4 years, again, he wins this election in November at his $1.1 million in salary over the next 4 years, and still the same accountability program that he has his cell phone today. I do not have a problem with anybody doing well financially in this world. I do not. I do, however, have a problem with a public official earning that kind of money and being in control of over $250 million and not one word and not even worried about any bit of accountability whatsoever as of today. As you can see, this election for him, it's not about wanting to be your sheriff for another 4 years. It's about money. It's about politics as usual. I want to be your sheriff. I want to be as accountable to you as you need me to be, but you won't have to worry about that. I will publish a full financial report annually without ever being asked to do so. It's the way I am. It's important for you to know. Transparency builds trust. The lack of it builds suspicion. I need your support. I need your vote on November the 8th. Thank you for following my campaign.